can I call you guys couple?
I think couple is stretching it, and I think that a lot of people have just limited themselves to just calling themselves a couple. So I think partners best suit, because we're not just friends. We do everything together. So I think partners is much more. Yeah, yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm Ghanaian Lebanese.
And
I'm Ghanaian all through.
okay, so as a mix, we have our lovely sister who is also Ghanaian. How is the relationship like?
I feel like it's not very different, because we have gone to be we've gone to be in a century where we get to accept people from different backgrounds, and I would say that the only thing that is different between him and me is he's a Muslim and I am a Christian. But even with that, we found a common ground, so it's really not a problem.
I was born and raised in Ghana.
Born and raised in Ghana.
Yeah. So that's why it's not really hard for me to know the culture. Even she told you, like, if we didn't tell you about the religion, you wouldn't know. Wow. You see,
So how are you coping with it?
well, I'm cool. You know, I'm not the really religious type, but I respect every religion. Do you get me? So I'm not really hard on that. Do you get me? She's Christian, I'm Muslim, and we'll always find a solution to move on with it. You get me? And even my parents respect my decisions as well. Do you get me? And hers as well. So yeah.
What are some of the difficulties do you find being couples with her?
So you see, when you search for something on Google and they tell you no results, yeah. So I'm yet to see. We've been together almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yes, please. Today she's international, tomorrow she's local, and that's the amazing thing about it. You see, you want every day the same thing. See, just like food, you try foods, all kinds, Chinese, Indian food, all this. You know, so nothing is difficult. We found common ground. So look at her.
We're good.
How do Ghanaians react to you guys? Let me.
Well, it used to be negatively, now it's positively.
Okay.
Because they realized that we really kept long. They gave us 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and we are almost at 3. You see, so it became positively. Now, anytime we post ourselves, they are positive because they are tired of insulting us and all that. You get me? So now everything is positive.
Wow, everything is positive. Let me say, in terms of some of the negative things, what was one negative thing that you think like this one got to me really well?
I think in the beginning it was the whole cliche idea, which is very boring, by the way, that I was with him for money.
Wow.
Yeah, please just look at us. Do you really think I'm with him for money? And then there was the other parts where people would say, oh, you know why people, they like slim girls a lot, but that's not it. So
Do you feel like that she's in for money?
She's richer than me.
Hey.
She actually has money more than me. I look rich, not my fault.
Okay.
I look rich, but she has more money than me. So she's actually here to make it work. We are building something beautiful, and we'll show the world when we are ready.
Do you also feel like you taking advantage of her because she's slim, or because of what they say you are not like, okay, not because of what you guys are saying, but you know what you see in her?
So every guy has a type, right? Every guy has a type, and she's my type.
She's your type.
Yeah, and I found my type. So what? I won't beat around the bush. She's my type. Do you get me? They will tell you, oh, he likes this, he likes this. No, she's my type. Yeah. So I found my type.
What are some of the things you love about her?
Everything.
Like what?
Everything.
Like what?
Everything.
Like what?
Everything. Look.
Like what?
now? Look at her.
I can't say what. I can't say anything because that's your queen.
Okay. So she sings.
She sings?
She can dance.
She can dance.
She's an MC.
MC.
She's I mean, what? Well, I mean, anyway, she's so talented. I ran out of like names. She's so talented, and she's really good at her job, and I'm so proud of her. So you see, and my job is to push her to do more.
Your job is to push her to do more.
Of course, because I know she thinks she has a limit, but she has no limit. She's the best at this. Wow. So as a man, you have to push her because you know she will do way better. So yeah, that's why I'm in.
So if someone is watching you right now who want an advice from what you're saying, I mean you've been together for almost 3 years now. Let me say a decade, more than that. What advice will you like to give out there for people who like to be in a couple for a longer time and maybe lead to a marriage?
Anger is never the solution. Anger is never a solution. Communication will always solve any problem you have, you throw your ego away. That ego you have, trust me, is useless. When times get hard, your ego, your hard guy will not work. You have to make up your mind, communicate your problems, sit together, solve it together, and don't go to sleep while the problems are unsolved. Solve them before you sleep. Yeah,
That's what you do.
yeah, always,
Always.
always.
You never said it was a problem.
Well, I used to be a guy who has anger issues,
Okay.
but she changed me.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you feel? I mean, he is telling you that you've changed him.
Well, this would have been the first time, and I think the first time that I heard him say it, I was a little like, I don't think that is true. But I mean, we're here now, so I am tempted to believe that I may have had some influence on his life. And of course, it's not one sided, he's also had some influence on my life, so I appreciate that.
That is so sweet. Wow. So how are you coping with the Ghanaians' local food?
I love local food. She doesn't
You
like
do?
fufu.
Okay.
She doesn't like fufu. I love fufu.
So how is it? Is she the one per minute or you are getting it somewhere?
No, I can get. My mom
do
can
it?
mix it. So she's. I mean, her jollof is amazing.
Hey, Ghana Jollof. Now you can't say.
Ghana jollof.
Come on. Uh-huh.
Ghana jollof.
Ghana jollof.
Her jollof is amazing. I know Ghana jollof is amazing, but her jollof is. I can have it every day. I don't mind.
Okay.
You see? So yeah, and she said we are partners, so we partner at everything.
So apart from Jollof,
In Lebanese,
in Lebanese.
No, he's the type of person that eats anything and everything. He's not like me, he's not choosy with foods. That's the thing, he's not very choosy with food. So any food you give him, he'll have it.
Then Ekoso.
He says what's going on.
Oh man, are you serious? I want to put you on spot like yo. You Lebanese Ghanaian, you're supposed to be learning our culture. Please.
she'll teach me.
Yeah.
She will teach me.
3 years, you're supposed to even talk like yo. I don't know yo.
That's the problem. We are always putting these expectations up, expecting it's not everybody that, and he has a very tight schedule. I don't think he would even have the time.
Once in a day, like.
But we should even be grateful that at least there are certain things in Chi. You should go see his TikTok. You'd see some of the Chi words he knows.
What can you say? It's saying.
Yeah, I swear.
Nyame adom meso me ho ye. Sisi ano. I want to put you in that state where like yo, you can do something, at least. Because for me, I feel like, bridging the gap is connecting each other, and that is what you're doing.
See, I lived most of my life in Ghana in Upper West region. Okay. So I almost started speaking Wale.
Okay.
Do you get me? Okay. So I'm not in Accra for long. So I recently came back to Accra and I really need to start learning. Do you get me? So yeah.
A lot of people have been coming to the country. You understand? What they should bring it, and some of the negative things that you think they shouldn't bring to the country, Ghana.
So when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans does, right? They do. So you just have to. You can't bring your own laws and regulations to another country. You have to respect the rules and regulations here. So, and one thing about Ghana you have to respect is it's peaceful. As far as you are minding your business, nobody will come and attack you in any way possible. Do you get me? Just mind your business, come and have fun, especially if people are coming in December. Come, make sure you have someone here, show you around, mind your business, have fun, and that's it. Ghana is easy to move around. Ghana is very easy. And the people are very welcoming. They will, yeah.
What about you?
Well, many a time we always say that Ghana is a peaceful country. Indeed we are, but whenever we're traveling to other parts of the country, or even if we're coming from a different country into Ghana, like he said, when you come in here, try not to be lawless. Just follow the rules and you have the best time in Ghana. And for those of us that are here, let's try to keep the rep of Ghana clean. Sometimes somebody will come to Ghana with the idea that, Ghana is a peaceful country, and then come and have a very bad experience here. So whichever way you can, you just help whoever comes into Ghana. You never know where they're coming from.
All right. Thank you so much for joining Epic Awards. I appreciate your time, your social media.
On Instagram, I'm _yadobita_. On Twitter and TikTok, it's Yabitha.
So on Instagram, Hitman underscore easy. Then Twitter, Hitman easy. TikTok, Hitman easy.
Peace out.